So I told you so. Where YouTubers like myself tried to warn you that creative was trash and WWE was heading straight down the drain. I told you so. Where Crackdown was struggle just to get 1 million viewers. I told you so. When I told you that Triple H will eventually be fired for turning professional wrestling into a circus act, don't ever say I didn't tell you so. Oh, Paul Levesque, the cat's out the bag. Did you hear Roman Reigns get on the Pat McAfee show and say how bad the creative has been the past 2 years? But let you tell it, you think this is epic and that is epic. This is awesome and that is awesome. Every time I hear you talk like that, I think of a pooper scooper. Ah, why you say that, Bobby Monsoon? Well, it's a load of crap.
And we're 2 years here now. And we haven't advanced. We haven't evolved. You know what I mean? We have great leadership. And Nick Cotton, God bless him, what a businessman. He's a genius. But we have to be able to keep up with that creatively. And that's why people like me, people who are striving to be the very best, the greatest, the GOATs, the MJs, I just can't sit around and see mediocrity.
So let me get this straight. You got Roman Reigns going on a Pat McAfee show, publicly stating how the creative has been lackluster. Then you rewind the last year. Y'all remember The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, on the same show, basically saying the same thing. The ticket sales were down, so he came back to try to save what was going on. Different words, same message. The creative is trash. And if that wasn't bad enough, now you got The Rock's daughter, Ava, coming out of nowhere saying she's not renewing her contract with the Fed. Just like that, she's gone. Now, I don't know what sport Triple H like. Football, basketball, baseball. You know, now I think about it, I think it's hockey, because this dude has been skating on thin ice for a long time now. Speaking of ice, you know, what's the opposite of ice? I don't know. The 2 words you're probably gonna hear any day now? You're fired! Now, it seems like the lazy Levesque syndrome been spreading all around WWE. It started off with Triple H when he used to go to Sleeping Gorilla, but that doesn't happen anymore because he doesn't even bother showing up to the shows half the time. Then you got the pyro people falling asleep right at the station. Remember when Cody Rhodes came out and he did his whoa, then a pyro didn't come on, and now we got the people in the production truck with an embarrassing botch, letting everybody know that Braun Breaker is going to be the first guy to enter in the Royal Rumble. And it's like, oh my God, how incompetent do you gotta be to work at WWE? This is crazy. What a way to ruin the event. And I promise you, Royal Rumble is in a few hours, y'all. If I see Braun Breaker come out as #1 in the entry, I am going to snap. If they see this botch happen and they don't even bother shaking things up, dog, that's just gonna show you the level of laziness that these guys have. They don't care, and that's the problem. Now, it seems like the number of people that actually have brain cells that's working in WWE is the same number of fans that decided to stay at Crackdown last night. It's not that many. Look at this, y'all. There's no excuse for this. WWE spent a little bit over 30 days to build a 30,000 seat stadium and not even 30 people showed up. Then they got the nerve to say it was a sellout? This company is a joke! To be honest, the show was actually packed in the beginning. People were excited to see a good Crackdown because Triple H said it was going to be epic.
Royal Rumble spectacle. So 2 nights, SmackDown tonight, Royal Rumble tomorrow. It's going to be epic.
But then you turn around and the fans decided to pull a Sasha Banks and Naomi. Yeah, they walked out! And who could blame them? This show was probably the worst Crackdown you can imagine. Literally, a straight snooze fest. Now, I know we in Saudi Arabia and all that, but that doesn't mean you gotta book a show that's dry as the desert. This ad is brought to you by the Pirates in the chat. Go to BobbyMonsoon.com. Get your Ruthless Depression ad t-shirt. t-shirt. If you're sick of the BS in professional wrestling, if you're sick of the soulless billionaires taking advantage of the fans, show them you had enough. Go to BobbyMonsoon.com, get the Ruthless Depression Era t-shirt, then, now, and never again. Crackdown started off with The Vision and Jey Uso, Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, and Sami Zayn talking about absolutely nothing. The first half of Crackdown was just nothing but filler entrances. I cannot believe this. Then the end of the show, they ran most of the entrances back. This is sad, dog. If you're gonna have 3 hours, book a show. Do something compelling. You got people like Zack Ryder that is in a dark match in Saudi Arabia. But we got room for half an hour of entrances throughout the night, dog. This makes 0 sense. You got Trick Williams. He should have been on the main show tonight, but no, he's doing an interview backstage. Then I think he was in a dark match too. Make it make sense. These are two of the most compelling people you have on Crackdown. But instead, we got these 8 people doing an 8-man tag match that was a snooze fest that nobody stayed for, nobody cared about. Dog, this is sad, bro. Crackdown will never see 1 million views again if they keep up crap like this. After that, you got Carmelo Hayes going over Rey Fenix. Oh, let me guess, it was a banger. No one cares. Carmelo Hayes is in this stupid US Open challenge, has 0 storyline. Who cares about Carmelo and Rey Fenix? Seriously. They're trying to force some stupid storyline with Ilya Dragunov and The Miz. It's just like, why does Carmelo Hayes always have to be attached to something that Miz is doing? We already did that. We've been there, done that. Have him move on. Carmelo Hayes has the US title and is doing absolutely nothing with it. I'm sick of these banger matches. We got too many banger matches. How about some actual storylines that are interesting? Next, you got Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair in the middle of the ring, wasting everybody's time. This is part of the reason half the stadium walked out. Oh my God, this promo was so cringe. Then you got Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, Raquel Rodriguez, Roxanne Perez coming out, walking down to start a match. And like I showed y'all, man, we was talking about this on my live, it seemed like Alexa Bliss and Liv Morgan might have had some real heat. Alexa Bliss pulled Liv Morgan hair. Liv Morgan started hitting her with hammer punches. So it seemed like that was some real heat that was going on in Crackdown or whatever. But man, I wish WWE had a few brain cells working, because they could take this and they could make this into an actually storyline. You know what I mean? They could have built this up, put some little dirt sheets out there like it's real heat, and built an actual storyline around this. But are they going to do that? No. They'll rather kick their feet up and keep Alexa Bliss in this stupid storyline with Charlotte Flair about them being best friends. Like, we're not already doing that with Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. It's not like we already got enough of this. Next, you got Axiom, Fraxium, whatever his name is, getting his mask back from Johnny Gargano. This is a horrible storyline. Johnny Gargano, I hope he packs his bags and follows Tommaso Ciampa to AEW. WWE has absolutely nothing for him. Seriously, I cannot believe you can't think of nothing for Matt Cardona or Trick Williams. You say the Street Profits on a creative reset. But we got time for this Axiom and Johnny Gargano stupid mask storyline. Who's writing this, Road Dogg? Who's writing this? This sucks. This storyline is boring as crap. This is the worst build-up to Royal Rumble I have seen since we ever started the Royal Rumble. Next, we got AJ Styles, which seems like this might be AJ Styles' last time being on Crackdown. And it's unfortunate because only 20 people showed up to see him. Only 20 people in a crowd showed up to see AJ Styles for the very last time. Great way to go out. Good job, Paul Levesque. Buried another legend. I hope to God AJ Styles, if he loses on the 31st at Royal Rumble in a few hours, if he taps out with a smile on his face, I hope he goes to TNA and Leon Slater and put Mike Santana and a few other good stars over, man. JD Francis, AJ Francis, I mean. There's a few good stars I want to see him put over, dog. I hope he goes to AEW and give us the Okada, Takeshita, the Kyle, the Ospreay, the Ricochet, the fire matches he just got over there, bro. The Swerve, the Hangman. Just an unlimited amount of matches AJ Styles could do over there at AEW, dog. Next, you got Ilya Dragunov versus The Miz. Why are we doing this? I don't know. The Miz hasn't won a match in 24 months. Why are we doing this match? Dog, Ilya Dragunov, you can't find nothing better for him to do. You can't find no other storyline. Oh my God, The Miz, man. This dude is a Hall of Famer, but still, dog, The Miz, you haven't won a match in 2 years. What are you doing? Why are we doing this? You can't have The Miz low blow Ilya Dragunov. You can't have him grab a weapon or nothing. Just a straight up loss. 24 months? Imagine being on a roller coaster and there's no loops, there's no high spots. You just on a roller coaster. You went up and when you go down, it's just straight down. An endless pit, being buried right 60 feet deep with LA Knight and everybody else. This is sad. I don't know why The Miz is still in WWE at this point. Next, you got Solo Sikoa, Bachelor, Jeff Nye, and Hakuna Matata! The MFTs beefing with the Wyatt Six, which seems to be about 36 years. How long are they gonna feud? Oh my God, they cut vignettes on each other and it's just like, please God, make it stop. I'm crying I'm begging the wrestling gods. Can we end this feud? Oh my God, this has to be one of the worst storylines. I feel like I'm saying this about almost everything. Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, one of the worst storylines. MFT's Wyatt Six, one of the worst storylines. Johnny Gargano, Axiom, one of the worst storylines. Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, the worst storyline. Dog, oh my God. Can y'all think of anything creative? Sick of this, man. Then at the end, we got this stupid 8-tag match that ended with Drew McIntyre interfering. No one cared about this tag match. No one stayed to watch this tag match. This tag match was so trash. A waste of time. A waste of time. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. In a few short hours, we got Royal Rumble, Royal Fumble, Royal Crumble and Mumble. And man, we only got 4 matches. We got the men's, we got the women's, we got AJ Styles getting jobbed out, and we got Sami Zayn taking the check from Saudi Arabia to win the title. The most undeserved champion ever. Braun Breaker speared Cody Rhodes and Sami Zayn. We all know the booking of WWE. If you get beat up on the event before the premium live event, you're going to probably go over on the premium live again. Oh yeah, shout out the Pirates in the chat. We didn't forget about that. If you think we're paying $30 for the ESPN app, yeah, we'll see. Let me know in the comments what you think about that, man. We got Royal Rumble in a few hours. Let me know what you think about, I don't know, Roman Reigns calling out Paul Levesque about creative. Let me know what you think about Ava leaving WWE. That's The Rock's daughter. The Rock's head of on the board of TKO. I smell something fishy going on with that, but I don't know, man. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. Are you ready for the Royal Rumble? Let me know your Royal Rumble predictions. If you see this after the Royal Rumble, I'll see you after the Royal Rumble. Remember, we're going to be live after the Royal Rumble, y'all. So make sure y'all tap in. As soon as Royal Rumble go off, I will be live. I will be covering everything. I'm going to keep it 100. If Royal Rumble surprise me, if I see Obafemi, Royce Keys, Bianca Belair, if I see certain things be booked strong, I'm gonna call a spade a spade. But if I see a snooze fest, if I see some crap going on, lazy booking, lazy Levesque striking again, You know, we're going to talk about it. But yeah, man, let me know in the comments what you think about that. It's Bobby Monsoon. To a fight, like, comment, subscribe.